As a redshirt freshman, he started every game for the Cougars at left tackle. This season, he's reclaimed his starting spot on the left edge and will this weekend be protecting the blind side for the Cougs' new starting quarterback. And it is our pleasure to welcome him into Studio C. Let's all say hello to Brady Christensen.
What's up, guys? Hey, Greg. How's it going? Coach.
What shoes do we have on here today? What are we wearing?
I got some 11s on, retro 11s.
Jordans.
Can we get a little close up on the shoe action here? Were this an online purchase? The outlets, typical Walmart? Where'd you get these?
Yeah, it was online, Foot Locker. You have to get them right when they come out, else they'll sell out. So I got lucky and got them.
Good stuff. The Brady Christensen story. Where does it start, and how does it get you to BYU?
Oh, it starts when I was 7 years old. I mean, I fell in love with the game early. I don't think I've missed a game since I was 7 years old.
A BYU game? Or any a
just
football game you played in?
Yeah,
okay.
played in.
Okay.
And that's kind of where it started. I actually grew up. I wasn't like a huge Utah or BYU fan. I just love football, so I went to Utah games, Utah State games, went to BYU games, just went to them all. Just loved the game.
And you played it. You said from since you were 7.
Yeah,
you
since
say?
I was 7. Yep, played football.
When did you become really an offensive lineman?
Probably the same age. I mean, I was bigger when I was a little kid, and I played offensive line and defensive line. But then everyone kind of caught up to me, and I was a late bloomer, so I kind of went to a little bit of linebacker, a little bit of running back for a few years. But most of my years have been offensive line, and I've loved it.
And your high school ball was played at?
Bountiful High.
Okay. Yep. By that point, are you starting to figure out who your favorite college team is at this point, and then how did the recruiting process go for you?
Yeah, so I was still going. Like, I remember that one Utah game where the fans rushed the field against BYU and they got like the penalty or whatever. Yeah. I was a part of it, unfortunately. So I was just a football fan. If I got invited to the Utah game, I'd go to the Utah game. And the recruiting process was late for me. Once again, I was a late bloomer, and so I was small. Just played sophomore ball my sophomore year, and then I was like 200 pounds my junior year. Played offensive line, but undersized. And then a couple of smaller schools came in. BYU came in late, and I knew right away I wanted to be here.
When did you, Kalani, first become acquainted with Brady Christensen?
Well, I knew him back when he was in high school, and he was a multi-sport athlete. You know, he played baseball and basketball, and so he's a pitcher. So I know his coach was bragging about him quite a bit, and it just I was really excited when I got the job and knew that he was a guy that was going to be here. And credit to the coaches that offer him, like 2J and those guys, as they recognized it in Bronco, and then you know, we had to recruit him a little bit, and Coach Empey did a good job of getting him back in here, and he's a special player. I know he's really humble, but not a lot of linemen get player of the game. You know, he's done that already twice for us on offense, but we knew he was going to be a special player once we saw him get some weight on, and athleticism and his technique is great. I mean, he's a great player, and he's got a really, really bright future at O-line, and especially left tackle, which is the hardest position on the O-line to play. I don't know, it's an argument between him and James, which one's harder, center or left tackle, but he's just got this great attitude about the game, and just when you see the passion that he has for the game and for the school and for his teammates, it's awesome. And then, you know, he's kind of a pretty boy. He doesn't like to admit, but he admitted that he has a Jordans on and everything, But you know, he's off the market. He's got a wonderful wife that takes good care of him, and his game stepped up even more this year since he got married.
Backtracking a little bit, you brought up the Utah field storming, which actually happened twice, right, in the same game.
Yep.
You were among the fans hitting the field that day.
Yeah, it was.
Both times.
Yeah, both times.
I might have ran into him because I was running on one in that game too.
You're both there.
One of my good friends, he had season tickets, and he invited me, and I was like, "Yep, I'm in." And he was like, "You got to wear some Utah gear," so I probably had a Utah hat on.
Oh, that hurts.
That hurts me too.
But look where we're sitting now, right? So it all worked out.
It's all good. First season you went on a mission to New Zealand, right?
Yep.
So I guess we ought to bring back the All Blacks again. We got the guy in the All Blacks jersey right there. That means that. There we go. So that looks a little familiar to you, right?
Yep, definitely.
Okay. By the way, like since the Rugby World Cup is going on right now, are you checking that out? Did you learn to love rugby at all on your mission?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'd ask everyone, because everyone knows rugby in New Zealand, so I'd ask everyone about like the game and how because it's different. It's a lot different than football. People think it's similar because you're hitting each other. But the way the field is set up, the ball's always going backwards. So it's just really different. And the rules are very different. But every chance I had, I'd ask people about the rules, about how it's played. And every P day, I'd try to get a rugby ball and start passing around and stuff. So it was fun. I really do love the game.
Okay, so dabbling in rugby, football's pretty established. Any other sports for you?
I love to golf. I love any spare time. It's just a good mental break. It's tough, and I get mad out there on the golf course.
Are you any good?
I love it. Not really, but I love it.
We still love it. First season off a mission to New Zealand. Your red shirt here. That was 2017 season, I guess, right?
Yep.
That was a year where there were some struggles for the team. It ends up being a rough year without a postseason. What kind of year was it for you as you were getting off the mission and trying to get ready to play again?
I would consider that my biggest year and biggest growth. I was going against Sione Takitaki every play on the scout team. And so I really I worked on my technique, and I really focused on me that whole year. And I was trying to get the defense better, obviously. But I remember getting the defensive film on my iPad just to watch film on my technique and how I could be better. And I really improved a lot that year.
Kalani, is it possible to notice somebody as a scout team offensive lineman in a year like 2017, and did you notice him?
Oh yeah, we noticed him right from the beginning, and had these questions of whether or not we should have played him that year, But we felt like it would be better for him to being home from mission, to get him ready, get his legs back, and get some off-season conditioning and training for him. And I mean, he's an unbelievable player, and he's, like I said, he's got a bright future. You hate making those statements, but I'm really comfortable saying that he's going to play a lot of football as long as he wants to, and he has his hard work. He's got a wonderful family, and everything is working really well in his life, and I don't see why that shouldn't be his trajectory for his career.
Brady, you had, after that 2017 year, an OC and an O-line coaching change. What was it like to prove yourself to a new set of coaches with Coaches Grimes and Pugh, and then with Coach Mateos coming in this year?
Yeah, that was great because the spring ball, when they first came in, it was fresh, Everyone had the opportunity to be able to go prove themselves again or for the first time. And so I really I took a lot of pride in playing my best every day that first spring ball with them. And then even when Coach Mateos came in, it's brand new again. You got to go prove yourself again. It doesn't matter if you started all the games last year, you got to go prove it again. And so it really keeps you on your toes. And we got a bunch of good guys behind us too that are just nipping at our heels. So we got to play our best every day.
You told me earlier in this conversation that there were smaller schools into you, and then BYU's obviously a bigger school. Because there weren't a ton of big schools after you, were you a kind of chip on the shoulder guy coming into BYU that way?
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember playing even Utah State last year or just other teams like that. I always have a little chip in my shoulder just to prove that I'm a guy that's here to stay type of thing, and to prove to them that they missed out. And obviously I wouldn't want to be anywhere other than here at BYU, but you do play with a chip on your shoulder every game.
Kalani mentioned this, and I was going to bring it up too, that Coach Grimes picked you as the offensive player of the game 2 times in the first 4 weeks of this season. What does that recognition mean to you? I mean, you're not in it for necessarily glory or kudos or honors week to week, but when the OC says, yeah, our best guy 2 times in 4 games was our starting left tackle, how does that sit with you?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome, but I have a long ways to go. There's a lot of plays where I look at and I just have a lot of improvement, technique and being more physical. So it's awesome, but I still got a long way to go type of thing.
Okay. The Toledo game was the last game for Zach Wilson for a while. Thoughts on the QB change and how you and your teammates are meshing with Jaron Hall back there?
Yeah, Jaron's a stud. He's a great guy in the locker room and great guy out on the field. We're excited to see him play. Obviously, it's a bummer for Zach. It's a bummer for anyone who gets injured. But we just got to have the mentality of next guy up type of thing. It doesn't matter who goes down. Next guy got to come up, and we got to trust them, and we got to go out and just play.
Kalani, how important is a left tackle for any right-handed quarterback?
He's the most important position that there is. That's why in the NFL they get paid a lot of money to protect Tom Brady and Drew Brees and all those other guys that are out there playing quarterback. And so for us, it's important that we have our best pass protection guy at left tackle, and he's had some really tough matchups this entire season. He's done a great job and got the best of it.
What do you think about the position load itself at left tackle, knowing that it comes with all that responsibility?
I love it. I take great pride in protecting the quarterback. If the DN gets anywhere near him, it hurts me, and I just watch that play 10 plus times, just thinking of what I can do better to protect him, because that's I take great pride in it.
How much is Jaron Hall going to help you and your line mates in that if things maybe do break down for any reason, he can make something happen anyway?
Oh yeah, it would definitely. We got to always be on our toes and strain. You never know when he's going to make a play or when he's going to start scrambling, so we always just got to strain to the very end, to the whistle.
Okay, the Toledo game real quick. It's already a number of days ago, but you racked up a ton of yards, relatively speaking, not as many points as you would like. What's it going to take from your perspective for BYU to take maybe that touchdown tally up a few notches here as we head down the stretch?
I think we just got to bring the fight to the opponent. Instead of filling them out and seeing what they're doing and how they're doing it, just come out strong and just never let up is what we need to do and what we're going to focus on as a team this week.
Because there's been ball movement, right? I mean, moving, it's not really been the problem. It's kind of that finishing touch right now.
Yeah. So we just got to be more physical, bring that physical mentality in every play, and especially in the red zone. We got to finish up front.
So is the red zone key to scoring more touchdowns, throwing you the ball more, do you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Trick play to the left tackle. No, it didn't work last year, so.
It kind of worked. It kind of worked. We're going to see how it kind of worked. In fact, Brady makes a heck of a move, by the way, for a left tackle. Take us through this.
Yeah, so it's called the Hawaii Rainbow Warrior. It's actually designed to be ran against Hawaii, but we kept it in the game plan for the NIU game, and
there we go.
Just kind of snuck out, made one guy miss, and just not good enough to make another guy miss.
Well, didn't you yell at everyone for not blocking for you? Yeah. James right there missed the block.
I always give James grief for not blocking his guy, but it was such a bad angle anyways, because it was more.
You had to peel back a little bit.
Yeah, we had to peel back, and so James missed him on the high side, and so it is a tough play.
But you were evasive once you caught the ball.
Yeah, I made a guy. People were like, "You need to make a guy miss," and I was like, "I made a guy miss. One,
2 was too much to ask."
2 was too much to ask.
But getting in the end zone will have to be a career highlight if that happens at some point during your career.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I mean, I think Texas ran the exact play last week to their left tackle, and he scored. It's awesome, but
something to shoot for.
It's not something we're looking forward to. We take great pride in blocking and protecting and stuff.
Okay, well, you have a long career. Thoughts on heading south to Florida for this weekend? South Florida.
I'm excited. They're a great team, great up front, very, very athletic, and so we got to bring our A game.
Kalani, just getting a vibe from Brady as we're talking here today. It seems like he's somebody that would be a popular teammate, a good locker room guy. What's he like with the boys?
Great leader, and they all look to him. He's a hard worker. He does it by example, and then he when he speaks, people listen, and so that's our team's run by these big guys that aren't afraid to lead, and he's a guy that'll do what's right, and he's been doing it on the field and off the field and in the classroom, and I'm just really proud of him. I'm just honored to be his coach.
Last couple things for you, Brady. How would you describe the O-line's camaraderie? What do you guys like to do together, and what's it like when you all do get together?
It's pretty rowdy. One of our favorite things we like to do is actually go shoot skeet up in the mountains. I'm not a big gun guy myself, but all the other guys are, and I just love being with them, And when we go out to eat at Tucano's or whatever,
that must be a trip, by the way.
I'm sure they lose money there when we go out and eat. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, the all-you-can-eat does some damage there. What to you will make this season a successful season as you look down the line?
I think we just got to take it game by game. We got a lot of good teams ahead of us, and still a lot of the season left. So we can still have a very special season. We just got to take a week-by-week mentality and get more physical every week.
And you know that if things break the way you want, there is a postseason reward at the end of it. There's a bowl game in Hawaii if you guys are eligible, and that would be the plan right now. That'd be a nice way to end things up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Can't beat Hawaii, nice and warm. But again, just focused on week by week.
Which is South Florida starting Saturday. Great having you in tonight. Thanks for coming and chatting.